Alright, this is going to be a fun project. Many years of polyurethane on there, the wrong polyurethane. I got a ways to go. This is how the varnish is coming off. See how thick that is? Okay folks, we're going to see what we can do with this top. Where is that? Really, it really takes a lot off. Could take a while. Alright, we're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, yeah, I'll just get to work on. What do you think?
Looks cool.
Now I'm going to stain it red.
So what's the wood for? Like what's burning the wood for?
I think I'm going to char it a little bit more. Alrighty. Now I'm going to mix up some stain. I'm going to use some red oil base paint and some paint thinner. Okay, let's get our mix going. Stay there, buddy. I'm going to go 3-to-1 and eyeball it. Ooh, that's a little nasty there. Let's see how this looks. We'll do a section, let it sit a little bit and wipe it, see what happens. I like the black with the red. It was good so far. Let's see. This is a 4-to-1. Wow, sucking it up. Might have to mix some more. I don't know if I should wire brush or just wipe it. Wipe it and then we'll see what we can do with a wire brush. I really don't want a raised grain. Okay. Let's see what a wipe does. Wow. Drying quick. That looks pretty cool. I like it. I don't know what a wire brush will do. Nah, it doesn't do anything different. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, I was going to go with the brown. I didn't think brown looked right. I wanted something to pop a little bit more with the black. I don't know how you feel about the red, but if I don't think brown would have showed up with the black. All right, I'm getting there. Next week I'll put a couple more coats on this. This is just a thinning coat. That's what the burn looks like. The red wheelbase and paint thinner. Okay, I'm filling in the gaps with some Type Bond and putting some sawdust. Hopefully that'll take a little bit of a stain and won't look so bad. Alright, this is the third coat. Okay, let's see where we're at with this bar top. I have 4 coats on this, and I'm going to sand it for the 5th coat. It's been sitting for 48 hours. And then I'm going to wait 4 days, then put a final 6th coat on it. So I'm going to hit it with a 320 sponge, rough it up a bit. So coat number 5 has something to stick to. Not much, just a little bit, just to rough it up a little bit. I did this between every coat. Hopefully this bar top will last longer than my last one. Okay, now we're going to hit it with some thinner, clean that top off. Alright, what we're going to do now is let that thinner evaporate off. In a couple hours we're going to put our 6th coat on. That may be the final coat, but that's going to be, this is going to be the 5th coat. It's going to be the 5th coat, and then I'm going to give it 4 days, sand it again, and put the final 6th coat on. So we're getting ready for the 5th coat. We'll let that flash off, or whatever you want to call it. And as long as it ain't too sunny out, the sun sets over here, so it gets hit pretty hard with the sun in the later part of the day. So we'll see if we get a coat on it around when the sun starts to set, where it ain't too hot. It's pretty overcast, so we're probably in good shape. Okay folks, finally got a break in the weather. It's been over 100 degrees the last couple of days. I gotta hit this, put another coat on this bar. I was supposed to do it yesterday, so I'm gonna hit it with a 320 pad and put another coat on it. This will be coat number 6. We got a good rainstorm yesterday and last night. You gotta rough this up a little bit so we have a physical or a mechanical, or whatever you want to call it, connection, not a chemical connection. When you apply coats within a certain period, like within 24 hours, it bonds chemically, because if a coat underneath isn't dry. However, if you let it dry for a certain amount of time where it's completely dry, you have to add a mechanical adhesion point if I'm saying that properly. So you scratch the surface up just a little bit, give it something to bite into, then give the next coat something to bite into. It's a little too humid for putting a coat on, but it's never not humid. Never not, double negative. In Philadelphia, you always feel like you're in a sauna. Yeah, last night we had a little thunderstorm roll through. Got all crazy for a little bit. I came out here, sat down for a little bit, hung out. It was nice. I love sitting out here at the thunderstorms. Okay, now we're going to wipe it down with some thinner. Okay, we'll let that flash off, evaporate. About an hour, and then we'll come out and we'll put our 6th coat on. I don't know if how many coats I'm going to put on this. I would like to just stop at 6. And then the last coat, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to sand it. So there's some spots I'm not happy with, but it's an outside bar for goodness sake. All right, we'll be back in about an hour. Okay, let's put our 6th coat on. Hopefully it doesn't dry too quick. When it dries too quick, it pulls and then it puddles and it dries real crappy. Bar is done.